Sacrifice is always required on the road to your dream. The question is, what are you willing to sacrifice? I heard a story that was powerful because the story of a general who was leading his men into war, and as they got into their fleet of boats, they were going to take an island. As they reached the island, the men got off the boat, and the general gathered his men before they went into battle. He looked at them and he gave them three words: burn the boats. Now, this is powerful because he's telling them there's no retreat. Absolutely no retreat. Like option A is the only option. Option B is impossible. And he still instilled his men a mindset of courage and clarity of conviction that allow them to understand that this is the energy that you need to go and win this battle. The reason why the story is so powerful because each and every one of us, we are going through the battle of life, whatever it is that we're trying to accomplish. This mindset is necessary. Like your dream gathers when you're going to after a goal, when you go after your aspirations, when you're going after something that may feel different to you, it may be bigger than the suits that you're in right now. What is it telling you? What the general is telling his men? What I need your mindset to be ready for the world that we have in front of us. And other times, many of us step into new scenarios and new arenas with doubt. We are clouded with doubt, and we wonder why it is so difficult for us to grow into the version of the best version of ourselves. And if you don't have what you want, stop telling yourself sorry because you don't. It's time it can be self-responsible. If because when you point you take the L because if people when you're going to die tend to succeed. After his man and his sister that he needed literally light a fire within them. He needed to like ignite something in them, but they know that he was going to lead them to victory and nothing else. And often for many of us that is a difficult mindset to get into. It is very difficult to step into a new arena, a new situation, a new environment, and have the courage, the confidence, the conviction, and the clarity to know that it's yours for the taking. Sometimes it will be time, sometimes it will be effort, sometimes it will require isolation, sometimes it will require you to put yourself in environments where you have to grow. Sometimes it will require you to make new relationships and put yourself in environments that you're not aware of. And you will make the energy necessary sacrifice to become the individual that you need to be to go after your dream. So the question that I will step into a new arena. I will ruin the past version of ourselves. Have we burned our boats? I've come a long way, but I have a long way to go. I've come a journey where I've had to come a long way, but I still have a vision that I have to reach for. And as I'm going through this journey, I'm realizing that there are a few things that are absolutely imperative to keep in mind. Number one, you can't do it alone. Nothing that fast can be done alone. Understand who's on your team, who's part your team, and how are you contributing to your life, and how are they contributing and adding value to yours. Who you're sacrificing for? Because if you're not there, I promise that you will feel so empty. It is what sacrifice that you're going to take. Dreams require sacrifice. Oftentimes it requires time spent alone. Time spent doing something that you never thought. It was my first thought I used to. I used to walk in the park by myself and give talks over and over again, imagining the crowd, client who wanted to be on the stage. On the stage. It was years before I ever started. Speaking while not saying after fun training now, just understand that there are going to be a sacrifice that need to be met as you go on the journey. The question for you right now is, are you going to journey? What sacrifice are you intentionally making? What are you doing and what are the things you're saying? You know, if you cut it out, cut this out, and I did this and I did this in, and if you love this habit, I cut this habit, I will grow in person and that's supposed to become. What are those things for you? Have you identified those? And last but not least, what is the legacy that you're trying to leave behind? This work legacy is interesting because oftentimes it's spoken by those who are physically life society has put it in. Institution we are only supposed to leave a legacy at the end of our lives. I think legacy is something that you do it every single day. How you work into your legacy, meaning what you're leaving behind. 100% are you living on people who are around you? How are you moving, operating in a way where someone understands that you stand for and who you are now? What is your legacy? You're working in it. It's not something that you built it in of your life. It's something that you're doing right now. Your journey of becoming should never be here of answering the question and tackling the question and grappling with the question, creating question, the question that may have an answer right now. Are you on the right path? Understand that is one part we take. If you operate with that part mindset, victory is yours.